Hey guys, today we are reacting to Wansi Entertainment since it's closer to Halloween and yep, let's get into it.
I have a sister who got married when she was 18. She had a daughter named Susie. Her husband was unemployed. She had to work two jobs to support herself, her daughter, and her husband. Every day, she left the house at 8 a.m. and she only returned around 8 p.m. every night. Around this time, Susie had an imaginary friend. She told my sister it was a little girl named Jessica. Susie would talk about her all the time. My sister even overheard her talking to Jessica. They creeped her out, and after a while, she told Susie she was forbidden to talk about the girl. We weren't allowed to mention Jessica when we came over to visit. One day, Susie told her mom, Jessica is mad at you because you don't believe she's real. She comes to play with me when Daddy closes the closet door after you leave, and he lets us out before you come home.
Okay.
My sister had no idea this was happening. Her husband was supposed to be watching Susie during the day. Instead, he would lock her in the closet with a box of cereal and leave her there all day. When my sister discovered what was going on, she kicked her husband out. The poor little girl spent so much time all alone, locked in a closet that she had conjured up an imaginary playmate for herself.
Okay, that is a little
My
creepy.
sister divorced her husband and got custody of Susie. She decided to move out of
I
the
mean, I
house.
think a little bit of the story is
The old man
creepy,
in the house
but
came over to help them. He was talking from the distance.
I don't even
I was
think
always
that
worried
it's
about
like
the little
that
girl on those basement
scary.
stairs. My granddaughter fell down those basement stairs and broke her neck. She died in front of the closet down there. When she heard that, my sister got the chills. What was her name, she asked. It wasn't Jessica, was it? The old man looked at her and said her name was Jessica. She was only 4 years old. She couldn't say it properly. And how did you know that's how she said her name, Jessica? How did you know? My sister was in denial. She told him she didn't know what he was talking about. She refused
Dang.
to talk about it. Grabbed the last of her things.
I mean, it
Left the
is
house.
scary in a way, but
Even today,
not really
we're
what
still
I
not
was
allowed to
hoping
talk about
for.
Susie and her imaginary friend, Jessica. My sister remarried a few years
Dang.
later, and Susie got a great new stepdad. But Susie, when we
Dang.
speak alone,
Okay.
she always brings up that little girl and what she looked like. And it still creeps me out to this day. Because I don't really believe in that type of stuff with ghosts and paranormal, but there's no way that Susie could have known about that little girl. But who knows? Maybe they are real. And maybe not. Attention.
Every night, I hear
Yeah,
my
I
mother
gotta
through
skip
the
that
walls,
ad.
but she never talks during the day, only at night. Like clockwork, she begins at midnight and abruptly stops at 6 a.m. I've heard everything, from harsh whispers, playful
Okay,
talking, cackling,
now
and
that's
even
scary.
screaming. Some of the things I hear her say
Like
frighten
the
me.
things
It's
that
about
I
dark and
expect
dreadful
in
things.
scary stories are like
Whenever I enter the
scary,
room to
like
check on
very
her, the
scary.
silence is there. She just rocks in her chair. This is enough. I can't take it anymore. My mom has been suffering from seizures
Since it's
for 2
Halloween,
years, and they're getting worse.
we're gonna
The
do like
doctor told me
some
that she
gaming
needed
videos,
full-time
like
care,
probably like
so
something
I
scary.
volunteered. Even though she has always been estranged and I hadn't seen her in a decade, I knew she needed me.
Since it's getting
So I
closer to
decided it
Halloween
might be my
and
last
stuff,
chance to
so
stay
we're
with
just
her.
gonna
But
start doing
it's
horror
not
and
even
stuff.
too much. She scares me. She doesn't even eat. I've tried and tried, but she doesn't open her mouth. I've tried to get her out of her bedroom, or at least out of her chair, but she gets aggressive. So whenever she needs a bath, I bathe her right where she sits. She just rocks in her chair, mindlessly smiling at her closet. She does this all day, I have no idea what I have to do next. I'm about to go insane. I can handle carrying
Yeah,
her
so
every
maybe
day,
this
but
time I might do some holiday stuff, like maybe some holiday gaming.
I told him that she's been keeping me up at night with her whispering and talking. And I also told him that it's getting too much and she's starting to scare me. But his facial expression while looking towards me was weird. He stared at me like he didn't understand what I was talking about. And what the doctor said next scared me even more. Well, I think you had a bad dream. Your mother bit her tongue off a few years ago. She can't talk at all.